Hello, Critical Conversation Bros here. I'm Behold Greatness, and this is
The Royal Rumble, Top Rope Bubba.
live from Saudi Arabia. Right?
The Royal Rumble is,
It's Riyadh season.
but we're not.
We're not, yeah.
Nah.
We ain't going there.
I just want to make sure I didn't, time travel or, something.
One of the big four, the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
This is one of the most iconic matches of all time.
Yeah.
The first winner was Mr. Hacksaw. Oh!
Jim Duggan.
And then the first woman to win was Asuka.
Yes.
So that tells you the history of that one.
Who else is absolutely not excited?
There wasn't very good build-up this year. I contributed a lot. They focused way too much of sending their people over there and not making it really public except for a little bit, you know what I mean? We saw a little bit of Randy and his wife going around and a couple of the others, but they sent Tiffany and all that. They ripped them from storylines just to send them out over there to do publicity shoots, and I don't know how far that really got them. Maybe they sold tickets over there because they were pretty cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why some people actually flew over there. Yeah.
They built the stadium in a week. A week. That's impressive.
Did my brothers and sisters help?
The Amish?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think the Amish are welcome in Saudi Arabia.
You're probably right. But that's the only way it would have got built that fast.
Maybe aliens, we'll see.
Okay,
But that's besides the point. So we got to talk about it because there's 4 matches here. And let's just dive right on in. Let's start with Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. Who wins? Why?
I hate this because I really want Drew to have a legit title run. But I also want Sami Zayn to have a legit title run. So, it's kind of heads or tails for me. I do think, since there are only 4 matches, and obviously Sammy is a huge pop in Saudi now, I think, the match is going to be outstanding. I think they are going to tear the place down. That crowd's going to be lit. I hope this is the opening match because it will get them.
I feel like it very well could be.
But it'll probably be the women's rumble because that's what they always start with.
I think you want to separate the 2 rumbles, beginning and end, probably. But
right.
who knows?
Makes sense.
They never. You can't always rely on consistency with them because we never know what their end goal is.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe they start with the men's this year. Be weird, but yeah. But that being said, I think if there's any time to finally give Sammy what he's been dying for and put a strap around his waist, now's the time. If you're not doing it in Canada, this is the only other place you're going to do it. And obviously, he won the number 1 contender match in Canada, right?
Yes.
So that would lead me to believe you're only going to do that if you're going to put the title on him. And there's going to be a wonderful train in the background. So thank you, train. But so yeah, it's no other time. And it does hurt me to say that because I do like Drew. I want Drew to get a good title run because he's gotten screwed a lot. But unfortunately, I really want to see Sami Zayn win, so that's my pick.
I hope you're ready for this.
Go ahead. By the way, shout out to Ollie Pop, crisp apple. It's first time trying it. It's actually not bad. Try it yourself.
I want to agree with you, and I feel like that's probably the customary way to go at this point with how everything else shook out. But I got to be different for the sake of being different. So we're going to go with Drew winning. But Sammy gets really, really frustrated. And then Sammy loses his shit after the match, and he becomes the said heel in this situation, and Drew becomes the babyface from that happening. So I think Drew retains, but at a cost. And we'll see what Sammy does later.
Oh. Do you speak of any Kevin Owens input into this?
I think if Kevin Owens comes back, it's not the wrestle right now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, he's not ready. He's not clear.
Yeah, but do I think he's going to be kind of in a friend, mentorship, manager / mode? I think so.
Okay. I remember me and you talked. Do we get Broken Dreams?
I think this is what gets us to Broken Dreams, yes.
This is going to be the only way I'm going to be happy because I've been dying for Broken Dreams. So.
I think this is how we get it.
I think that's 2 great predictions.
Yes.
Right. Not trying to be biased because it is our show.
Yeah, that's true. But how about we head to this second match? That's
all right.
Very consequential.
Go. We got the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, versus that no good career ending Gunther. I was trying to think of other words, but they're not YouTube available. So, what do you say there, Mr. Behold?
AJ versus Gunther.
By the way, this is a fantastic picture behind you.
It is, yes. ACW event. Right there at the cage, awesome. All right, so we think that AJ retires after this match, presumably. Some would say otherwise. Some of the match booking would lead you to believe this. And, Mr. End Career's Gunther, since he got rid of the greatest of all time, he has to try to get rid of the phenomenal one. I don't think he succeeds, and I'll tell you why. I think for AJ's last little bit of run, he has some Bullet Club friends help him continue his retirement tour. It's not over. The phenomenal one wins. With a little bit of help. But Gunther deserves that comeuppance.
So, since you're gonna, sprinkle some dust out there, what friends do you speak of there, sir?
Well, there's a free agent named David Finlay, who's a Bullet Club member in New Japan, and he happens to fit the mold of coming to WWE, I believe.
Oh, okay. All right. Interesting.
Yeah.
By the way, this is random, a little off topic, but it's in my brain right now. What do you think of Tommaso Ciampa's entrance in AEW?
Fire.
I thought so too.
Best presentation he's ever had.
Holy crap.
If you present someone like a star, they're what?
A star.
A star.
Anyway.
Look what just happened to Kit Wilson from one music change.
Geez. Yeah, right.
It's a fact.
No, you're right.
The guy's hotter than hot right now.
I can argue.
Tell me who's hotter right now just from a music change.
Nope.
I'm just saying. It's there.
Outside of Jay Uso when he changed his music. But anyway, so we don't get too far off topic.
Yeah. What do you got?
I really want to agree with you. I do. Because I don't want to see that... Oh, God, I'm trying to be PC here.
That terrible Austrian man.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to use the word that Gunther uses about John Cena every freaking week.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, he is pathetic. He tapped out. Tapped out.
Oh, sorry. Anyway.
Tapped out, man.
I didn't get to that part for the Unreal Season 2 part yet. Or that's coming soon. But anyway. I do think unfortunately, I think it's AJ's time. I don't want Gunther to win, but the only reason I'm picking this is because I think he's going to spend the last 10, 11 months in TNA, as he should.
That would be fair.
To ride off into the sunset, to help continue to push TNA
And the young talent.
heading up,
Yeah.
to help boost AMC and all that stuff. So
Lord knows they need it.
Kind of why I think this was kind of planned the way it was. Now, do we maybe see a crossover towards the end of the year and back? Maybe, possibly. But I do think that's the only way you're gonna have him lose here. My other prediction was not really like yours, but my other prediction was he does win to give us, 2 months, 2.5 months worth of some extra matches with AJ. And then Gunther ends up finishing him off at Mania. So that's my only other prediction. I just wish it wasn't Gunther. That's my problem. My problem is I'm tired of it.
They're shoving Gunther down our throats like they did Roman Reigns for a bit. But the difference is we'll never take to Gunther the way they took to Roman. It just won't happen.
So anybody that hasn't watched Unreal Season 2, I did gain a little bit of respect for Gunther, even though I'm not a huge Gunther fan. I forget who it was. It might have been during a Cena thing or somebody else. But, it was against Pat McAfee. I remember now. So they wanted Gunther to win against Pat. And Gunther asked Triple H, he said, I know I'm winning, but how can I really help put Pat McAfee over? So that little bit, I did gain some respect for him. And maybe, I can't wait to see where the whole Gunther and John Cena Unreal part goes, to see what really transpired, kind of. So it might give me a whole new view on the whole situation, and I would love to talk about it when that happens. So, but I still don't like Gunther, but it did give me a little bit of respect for him. So
he can still kiss my you-know-what.
I mean, I agree, but
carry on. All right.
So, next we will hit the Women's Royal Rumble match. And there's not one, not two, not three. I believe, last I checked, there are 30 freaking females in a ring. And it could happen all at once.
But it will be the most WWE women in Saudi ever.
Yes.
And this will be intriguing because they all have to have special gear. And it's all out of their own pocket. So I hope WWE is doing a little something for them. Because that's crazy. This is the easiest match of the night for me to call. They have their golden goose. She just came back from filming a movie.
Okay, you're not... I for some reason, I thought you were going to say Charlotte, and I was going to have to hurt you.
She's looking better than ever. She is in the biggest female group I've ever seen on actual WWE. Not NXT, and like actual WWE roster. So Liv Morgan wins this because they're pushing her hard. And let me tell you something. She's going to have that championship match at WrestleMania.
Okay.
You can book it because that's a spoiler.
Okay, Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't like your spoiler, my guy.
Sorry.
I do like Liv Morgan, though.
We love Liv Morgan.
But
can't be mad about it.
But I'll give you a spoiler.
Okay.
What did you just say to start off that whole prediction?
The Golden Goose?
Nope.
I don't know what is that. The most women ever?
Nope.
What did I say?
Let me refresh your memory, old guy.
Refresh my memory.
So, you said women have to make their own gear, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
One's specifically really good at it.
Right. Wow. You're really good at this game. I'm proud of you.
So you're picking Bianca Belair?
So, it's time. We're going to get the EST of WWE to win the Royal Rumble. And you can book that.
I don't hate it. So I think either way, if either one of us are right, I think we're both going to be plenty happy because I don't think you can go wrong with either.
Because it's random why I'm making it. I'm not making this prediction because do you know who Bianca's facing? Oh, I'm randomly wearing this shirt. Wow!
That's fair. And honestly, I could see a world in which that happens. Absolutely.
Because what other world would you not want to see Bianca and Jade in Las Vegas?
What I will say is I would not be mad if I get to see Stephanie Vaquer and Liv
Facts.
Morgan share a ring. So
Facts.
that might be a great sight for all men.
All right, since you did that, who is your underdog or your surprise?
Okay.
Maybe possible winner or any surprises in the Women's Rumble or any...
I've got two surprises coming to the Women's Rumble. One might not be a huge surprise, but two surprises nonetheless. Saraya a la Paige definitely shows up, but
that music hits,
but there's even better music
yeah.
that's going to hit because it's going to say, the doctor will see you now because Britt Baker D&D is showing up to the Royal Rumble, baby.
You're hilarious. But anyway,
But
I'd be happy.
But if I'm talking a dark horse to win this Royal Rumble, Maxine Dupree. Period.
Whoa.
Dark horse for me. I think it would go over swimmingly, but I also think this is where they build the monster of Lash Legend in this Rumble. She's going to have a lot of eliminations. They're going to do a big focus on her because they want another large woman threat besides Nia and Jade. So she's going to have a showing and really make her presence known. That way she can be booked as a reliable heel.
So, are you saying we're going to get Maxine throwing Natty over the top rope?
This is very possible.
Okay.
Natty by nature.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm looking forward to this storyline.
Oh, yeah.
Because anybody that's mad, I get it. But all Natty's doing is trying to continue to build Maxine like Becky did. And let me tell you, the last match that Maxine had, I've seen night and day improvement since she first came in WWE.
Yes.
She looked outstanding.
Now, I do think because of, being in Saudi and you needing so many women,
right?
You're going to have you're probably going to have a couple NXT girls show up in there.
I've heard Sol Ruka and stuff like that. So
some of the ones they want to bring the main roster, do not be surprised if you see Kendall Gray and they're just going to gauge the water at what kind of response she gets from a main roster audience. Because when I tell you I've never been more bullish on somebody on the women's side since I was a fan of Becky when she was first doing the steampunk stuff, I haven't seen a woman take me by storm by this way as Kendall Gray has. The improvement of her is out of this world. I'm telling you, she is soon ready for the big time. Strap a rocket to this girl. She's got everything you want.
All right, so I'll go with some surprises for me. Paige obviously is one, which I
think we all expect this.
I hear Paige music. I'm
narking out.
You might as well just forget me.
Bros are
the
narking
rest of
out.
the day. Britt Baker, I think, is a possibility. I do believe we'll get AJ Lee.
I would hope.
The only reason I'm struggling on surprises is one, because it's in Saudi. So I don't know who really wants to go over there,
I do think we get
honest.
Brie. I think we get Brie Bella with
Okay.
Nikki. I think they're gonna go to what they know is comfortable.
Yeah.
They're gonna reach out to some
that's
names
smart.
that they can rely on.
But yeah,
and I think it makes sense.
Trish and Tori and all them.
I think you get all those. I think it just makes too much sense because they're not gonna they're gonna take some rest, but they're gonna play. They've never had that many women over there.
Right.
This is on a little uncharted territory, so they're gonna play it a little safe. I think you might even see Alita. You might see a couple women of that nature show up, and that's okay.
Okay.
You know, I just I wish I could remember her name, but there was a girl that just talked about wanting to come back and wrestle again. I wish I could remember her name. You might see a Kelly and stuff. You might see a couple who they're just familiar with, they have some comfortability with, and they know they can throw in there, and there's not going to be issues.
Yeah, for sure. 100% agree. All right, let's move on to the men's Royal Rumble.
The men's Royal Rumble, buddy. You get to go first.
No, go ahead.
Oh, what? You got a bombshell to drop?
I'm still processing.
This is a really tough one for me because if this is going, I'm going to give two because the first one going based off of if Drew wins earlier in the night, then Sammy wins the Royal Rumble and gets his next chance at WrestleMania and finally climbs that mountain.
I agree 100% with that prediction.
That feels like the biggest justice to him. I know people want him to win that match, but you're not going to do him a bigger justice than letting him win it on the grandest stage of all and rewarding him for all that hard work and taking that little bit of extra time to really get the crowds, boosting and get them like fever dream hot like they were for Daniel Bryan. Because then you'd have deafening noise in Las Vegas for Sami Zayn to win that title, and you'll have a ton of really happy people. Now, say he wins earlier in the night. Say he wins the championship. I think this is where this goes the other way. The other opposite way. I think Drew gets down to the final four in at that point. But then Drew, he doesn't win. And I think that's what brings the broken dreams then by that happening.
Okay.
I think you have Randy in the final four.
Okay.
And, there's a little frustration there. I'll leave the third one a mystery, but number 4, and my winner in this scenario, a man you're unlockable from pre-ordering.
What?
2K, Joe Hendry.
Okay.
We will believe in Joe Hendry if that exact scenario plays out. Joe Hendry wins the Royal Rumble and sends shockwaves and is an instant superstar of cataclysmic proportions.
Okay. I don't like that prediction at all.
Sorry. You know how bullish I am.
Hold on. Not because I don't like Joe Hendry, because I do. I love Joe Hendry. I think that's way too fast. And
Is it?
And in Saudi,
Okay.
that's my only reasoning. If I were to do that, it'd be more either on the UK or like maybe some bigger, maybe more like Money in the Bank.
Okay. I listen.
What?
You're
Cool.
entitled. You like it or you don't like it.
So, I kind of have two predictions in a way. Two people. My first one, it might be kind of out there, maybe not. Maybe they already want to strap a rocket to this guy, Oba.
I could see this, and I don't hate that by any means.
So, obviously, they haven't really used him per se since they brought him up. We've just seen vignettes and small things.
It's a protection scheme.
Which is fine.
And that's fine because he's going to have a showing. I do think he has a showing where he eliminates a bunch of guys, has his Kane moment, so to speak. I don't think he wins for me, but I could see a world where he does. But I do think he has a lot of eliminations and really makes his presence felt.
Ultimately, I'm going with my winner. I don't know if it's a complete surprise. I don't know if you're going to agree. Jacob Fatu.
I could see that. There's a world where I see that because that would make an incredible storyline with him and Roman eventually. I do like where you go with that. I think there could be an argument for a Trick Williams as well.
So I think the final four will be Randy, Cody. Right, Cody's not champ anymore, right? Or am I completely being dumb?
Cody's not champ.
Okay, just want to make sure. Jacob. And then the fourth, I'm just going to kind of leave out there to what you kind of said. Maybe Drew or Sammy or whoever.
Yeah.
Now, I do like your scenario. If Sammy loses, then what other would be perfect than to put...
How hot would that crowd
Right,
get?
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like, they'd be down, oh man, he lost. And then, boom, he comes out at number 30 and
wins the Rumble.
Bam.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Jacob. So that being said...
Surprises.
I think we all have heard the rumors. We're getting Royce Keys, which is a.k.a. Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yes,
from
100%.
AEW. Which I can't wait to see the clash between him and Oba and any other big monster you may throw in there. Obviously, we're getting Brock Lesnar, from what it sounds like.
Brock Lesnar.
Obviously, we're going to get Roman Reigns.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to throw this. This is completely out of left field. But just want to make a random surprise. Uncle Howdy
Okay.
is upset. They lost the titles.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
For the Fiend?
He's turning dark.
I can see this. This is...
One, really, you're gonna... And it doesn't have to be the exact Fiend we know. Because it's not.
Yeah.
It's his own version.
Yeah.
But I feel like, obviously, if it resembles at least close to it, you're still going to get that crowd pop.
Yeah.
No matter where you are. Saudi, the U.S., the U.K., wherever. Still going to get that crowd pop. But I feel like you pulled them titles. You obviously, well,
there's some sort of
it
plan.
is WWE, but
you think there's
obviously
a plan.
you would hope you have a plan.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my crazy one. I think you're going to see some NXT people, obviously. I would love to see some TNA, like Leon Slater. Maybe some Moose. Or
which actually brings me to the next surprise.
Whatnot. But there's one I'm leaving out. And I really hope it wasn't a rumor, because I hope we hear Judas.
Oh, yeah. Chris Jericho, for sure.
But my question is, and maybe you can answer this, why did, if it was true, why did WWE trademark Judas when Chris Jericho owns that?
Right.
So how is that even possible?
Unless he okays it. I mean, he's...
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's
he's coming to WWE.
Right.
It's
But anyway.
not a question.
But go ahead.
Steve Macklin just got fired from TNA.
Right.
I think he comes WWE.
Didn't you say his wife is in AEW, though? Or somebody... And his wife in AEW or something?
Deanna Peraza only gets used at like Ring of Honor and stuff. I
gotcha.
don't think there's a big tie there.
So maybe she comes soon.
It's very possible. Hopefully this go around's better for them.
Yeah, 'cause she was in WWE one.
And so was he before. And
really?
he didn't have success.
Was he Steve Macklin?
He had a different name, but he reinvented himself, and like this is the version of him we want.
Gotcha.
I think you absolutely see him. I think you see a couple. They're probably gonna take advantage. You got to see a Leon Slater in this. I mean, he's just too big, Especially
same with Javon.
Yeah, you're gonna get some of these big names. You're gonna have some surprises, But I think they're going to try to use a lot of the guys they have on the roster. And you know how Finn Balor was left out of the Rumble? He's not. I think he takes somebody's spot as the Demon.
Okay.
That's what I think.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. And that's really all I got for surprises. Dark horse to win this? Who's your dark horse?
Actually, I had one, but I think I'm just going to take yours. Wait, I don't know. Yeah, I'll take yours. Finn Balor.
Okay.
Finn Balor, my dark horse.
Yeah, for me, I love it. If they choose to go that route, I'm not being mad at all.
No.
But I do think if
Cody would be happy.
I do think if I need to pick one other real dark horse, it's quite simple. Carmelo Hayes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It's something different, and that shakes the scene up.
Hopefully our truth shows up where he's supposed to be.
I can only imagine if he flew to the wrong place. I don't know how he would.
I was going to say, how can you mix up Saudi Arabia?
Maybe he goes to Abu Dhabi instead. I don't know. I don't have an answer, okay? But he's very capable of messing something up. So, yeah. I think, obviously with 4 matches, you got limited time to make an impact.
Yeah.
They really got to hit it out of the park. I think if they really want to kick off WrestleMania season, they've got to hit it out of the park here. It has to be great.
I agree.
And that is on ESPN Unlimited, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. And I believe for the foreign folk,
Netflix. Yep.
So, looking forward to watching it. It's at a weird start time, 2 p.m., right?
2.
Yeah. So, make sure you're rested and ready to watch midday. So, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sure it's random for, people in Australia or whatever. Isn't that, bright and early, bright bushy-tailed, 3 or 4? I don't know how
Australia is 12 hours from us, so that'd be 2 a.m. for Australia, probably, I believe.
Louise.
Yeah.
Boy.
So that's quite
Poor Rhea's family is going to be, in their pajamas sipping on hot cocoa.
I think they'll be okay because they more than happily support that woman.
I mean, who wouldn't?
I mean, mommy's always on top.
But
anyway. All right. It's that time.
Yeah.
Shout out time.
T-shirt Tony.
Funny Farm Apparel Company, the official apparel sponsor of the Critical Conversation Bros.
Book it, Dano.
Great fella. Shout out to Myers Meadows. Best wiffle ball around. Shout out to John and Tom Turnbull. And, yeah.
Dingers.
Bam.
It's too cold for dingers right now. That wiffle ball would hurt.
Would definitely break. That's how cold it is.
It would hurt.
It's very cold where we're at. We had a lot of snow.
I'm so tired of being in the single digits that next week's supposed to be 30s. It's going to feel like summer. That's how bad it is.
Yeah. My dad's currently in Florida, so he's been rubbing it in.
I saw he rubbed it in.
Yeah.
He said, 50s? Ooh, this feels good.
It was 60 the other day, and he was rubbing it. I'm like, dude, I wish I could even get out of the teens. Here.
Shout out to Sam and Steph.
Yes. Baby's happy and healthy so far. Love it.
Yeah.
Keep it rolling. Shout out to Mark, who's here.
Yeah, so obviously you all see the cave looks a
little
different.
up.
I had to turn the YouTube room into a spare bedroom / his office / the YouTube room and bedroom. So, and he works from home sometimes. So as you can see, why we have 2 monitors. So we just want to make it look the best we can and compromise with both of us.
We're gonna keep making adjustments.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's great. So if you have any ideas that we could do with 2 screens, please feel free. We also want to look at putting match card or something up there. I don't know how the whole copyright thing works. So if anybody is watching at this time and wants to give us some info, that would be outstanding.
Yeah. Let's see. Shout out to Cody.
That redheaded guy, that feller.
He's a great manager.
Yeah, manager of the year.
Yeah,
according to Buffalo Wild Wings.
B-Dubs got themselves a good one. He's a special fella.
So that means he's probably the only manager that ever runs B-Dubs. Oh,
I will say either the bar is set really low or he set the bar high. I don't know which one it is, but we're gonna give him all the credit in the world.
You right.
What else? We missing anybody?
I'm sure we miss a lot of
people. The Looney Goons Productions one.
Sounds so excited to say their name.
Yeah.
Poor Neil.
Poor
RJ. Poor RJ's son. I don't know his name. And I believe he said RJ's daughter is now rapping. Or is rapping. Was rapping. Either or.
Interesting.
So we have a rapping kind of a family here.
Huh.
But anyway, yeah.
Probably should have been rapping it long before then, but that's what's up.
Shout out to my wonderful cousin who is battling a very rare form of cancer.
Yes.
We did a fundraiser, and she sold $12,000 worth of subs and sandwiches.
Outstanding.
So she was able to put about $4,000 back for her deductible to help with chemo. So that was awesome. So
yes.
Continued prayers and good vibes for her.
Shout out to you and all your family during this tough time, buddy. We know January is a tough month. We've been through the ringer.
Yes.
You know, a lot going on.
Yes.
But a lot of good memories to have.
Yeah.
And we'll keep it that way.
Last year at this time, it was
it was tough.
We were in a whole different place.
Life is very different. Right
It is.
Yeah. And she was always very supportive of our YouTube goals.
She was.
So.
She would always ask about our videos.
Yeah, so.
Did you make a video? When are you making a video?
So,
and she was graceful enough to give up her wonderful middle room, which I don't really know what it was, but she was wonderful enough to make room for us to have our YouTube cave up there, our makeshift cave, and now we have this wonderful cave, and then hopefully, if dreams come true, by the end of the year, we'll have a amazing permanent cave.
But shout out to Granny.
Yes.
Watching above.
Yes. For sure.
Shout out to my grandma getting ready to move to a facility to get out of the hospital, but slowly rehab. She's going to a place not far away to hopefully get better and work towards getting home. So that it is better than being in the hospital. We are taking steps in the right direction. So very happy to hear that.
Nice.
And maybe a little motivation for my grandpa to do better in his home to work towards that goal as well.
That'd be cool.
Let's see here.
Shout out to any of the wonderful, amazing YouTubers out there that now have that. If you cover 2K, you have plenty to cover right now because, wow,
it's a lot.
I don't know if 2K knows what they're doing, but we're all gonna be broke.
And it's the biggest roster in history?
Yeah, and not only that, we have one, not two.
Not three.
Not three. Wait, there's always 3 editions. You mean they got a 4th? Oh, wait, I forgot. Hold the line. We had to make it all about Triple H. I forgot.
Behold the king of kings.
But anyway, speaking of which, the cover is cool.
Yeah. All the covers look good.
We got WCW edition.
Monday Night Wars edition.
Oh, yeah, sorry. And then Attitude Era, which is my favorite. I'm just debating on if I want to go with cover or just mass version. But we get thumbtacks, stackable tables, dumpsters.
3 stages of hell, man.
3 stages of hell.
Does this mean blood is going to work its way back? A little more on the main roster, maybe?
In real life?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know. Is that like a little precursor?
Hopefully.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, from what the little bit that I've seen of the 2 or 3 people that I watched, like Mr. Bomb and the Assemble and stuff like that, the game, the little bit that they've dropped, the
Looks
game
great.
is trending in a good direction.
Yeah.
It
Make people happy.
Next gen only, which is a positive.
That's been long overdue, for being honest.
So I'm really excited. I was on the fence if I was going to buy it this year because I spent $137 last year and I didn't really play it. But
you're going to do it this time. You're going to pay it and you're going to like it.
So now my dilemma is, do I buy it for PS5 or am I going to get it for the Stream Center? But anyway.
Tough.
But yeah, the rosters look fantastic. There's going to be big DLCs like normal. Yeah, I don't know how you not be excited about where they're headed.
Crazy
We
roster.
see a lot of things coming back from like SmackDown versus Raw. The one thing
Vincent Kennedy McMahon is confirmed to be in this game.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I also heard rumors, and this could affect our Royal Rumble, that he is over in Saudi right now as we speak.
Yeah.
So something's up.
To be honest, I'm ready for a change.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
I wanted him gone.
But now you want him back.
And now I want him back.
Yeah.
But anyway. But yeah.
Proof that scumbags are better. Unless you're Nick Second. Fuck you.
Oh my god, that poor guy. But yeah, I'm really excited about this game. I feel like a lot of people are. So if you're gonna play 2K, drop some comments.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really excited to see where it goes.
All right.
Shout out to anybody else that we may have missed.
Yes.
I know we used to talk about the guy from the UK that we met.
Yeah. Ryan something.
Ryan 118, I think.
Yeah.
Covers football.
The football.
And wrestling.
And ICW. He has to be really happy to see Drew succeeding.
That's true.
So that's a countryman.
And any other, small YouTuber that is.
Oh, how about the fourth Uso brother we met? That was what a wonderful time. What a wonderful time that was. I'll never forget.
But yeah, so hopefully this cold weather breaks. I don't know what it's like where y'all are.
Hopefully warmer than here.
Temperature in Saudi, do you know?
A lot warmer than this. There's
right.
a lot of sand nearby.
And then after this, we're on the road to WrestleMania, folks.
The road is here, and hopefully they get us excited for it, so let's go.
Yeah, because most certainly really wasn't excited for the Rumble.
Well, that's all right, because now it is time for you to like, comment, follow, and don't forget to hit the what?
Oh, no. I lost the bell. Oh, you found it. That's great.
The notification bell so you get notified when we post new content.
I love new content.
Yeah. The Discord. The Tiki-Taki.
Discord's been really slow.
And the YouTube. Yeah.
Hopefully you're making progress on the fun stuff that will happen soon.
Yes, we need to get out of the bad weather, and we've got a plan. We just have to get out of some bad weather, and we have to find a weekend where you're not working and it works for both of us.
Yes.
So it's a delicate process.
There is one ask I have of this, but we'll do this off camera because I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
Please enjoy the Royal Rumble. Have a safe weekend. If you're in cold, stay warm.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And if we predicted everything right for you, just remember, it wasn't my fault.
I'm going to blame it on you anyway.
So anyway, you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe. Peace out.
Peace out.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark, for letting me use your office and bedroom.